Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I put any content out for you guys. I've been pretty busy messing around with that car back there, so I haven't done very many model builds right now, and been trying to get some video runs of the car going down the track. Last couple of runs I've had, unfortunately I was by myself and wasn't able to get any runs with it. So yesterday I took it to Mid-State Dragway in Havana, Illinois, and I run the best ET the car's ever ran. It ran a 775 in the 8th mile at about 87 miles per hour, which I was pretty stoked about. It's never ran that fast before. Previously, the car would run, 20 years ago, the best it could ever do was a 788, and I've been chasing that number 788 for a long time. So about 3 years ago, I built a new engine for it. Hadn't really raced it since I put the new engine in it until this year, and I've been kind of whittling down on the time. I finally got it back down in the 780s, and it's been running 780s really consistent this year, which used to be a rarity, and now it's running in the 770s with a best of 775. And I really didn't do anything with it special. It was just had really good air yesterday for being in August. And I know a couple guys I talked to, they also said that their cars were running really fast that day, about 10th faster. So I'll flip the camera around here for a second, and I'm going to show you my car and some of the stuff I've done to it. So like I said, it's my 1987 Monte Carlo Super Sport. When I bought the car in it was November of 1999, almost coming up on 25 years now. I started racing the car in about 2004, 2005. I ran it almost every weekend back then. And, life changes. I had 2 young daughters at the time, ended up getting divorced, and just kind of quit racing for literally 20 years. About 4 years ago, I just one night I decided I was going to take it to Havana and race it. And when I got to the track, I heard a funny noise in the bottom end of the car, which I thought was a connecting rod, but it ended up being the oil pump pickup tube fell off. After 20 years or so, it finally just decided to leap off the oil pump, and it ended up hitting the crank, which in turn ripped the baffle out of the oil pan, and the baffle was floating on top of the oil, and it was hitting the crankshaft, which just sent metal through the whole engine. The block was already 40 over. It was a 408, and it was pretty well junk at that point. I didn't want to bore it 60 over, so I was fortunate enough to find a never taken apart 400 small block in St. Louis. I drove down there and got it, and had it bored over. So this is a 406 now. It has Vortec heads on it that have been machined to run a big cam in it. The cam that's in it right now is a Comp Cam's XE284H and it's got 1.6 rockers in it right now. Engine 5/8 headers, nothing spectacular there. It's got 3-inch exhaust into an X pipe, and it comes out 2.5-inch tailpipes. Since I started drag racing it this year, I got some Jeg wheels on it, 15x4s in the front, 15x8s in the back. It's running a 275/50/15. The rear end is out of an 84 Grand National. It's got 342 gears in it, which it does really good 60 foots for considering it's got a 342 gear in it. It's the 60-foot times are usually in the 164 range. Yesterday I was in the 160s, and I ran a 775 with it, which was the best ET it's ever done. I'll start it up here real quick. Oh yeah, and somehow I actually made a couple rounds after I broke the shifter cable. Also, I used to work at a car audio shop. Did that for 15 years, so it's got a stereo in it. Probably not really conducive to drag racing now, but it's still in there. So uh, pretty much all Kenwood equipment when I worked in there. Kenwood Exxon amps, Kenwood head unit, Kenwood speakers. It's got Phoenix Gold 8s. I do love Kenwood stuff, but I never really was too crazy about their subwoofers, and I really love those Phoenix Gold 8s. I sold a bunch of them doing car audio work and doing them underneath seats of trucks. But yeah, just wanted to get a little bit of content out there. I've been neglecting my channel, so I thought I'd throw something out there. Like, so hopefully, I've kind of got addicted to drag racing again, and I really want to get a little bit more speed out of it. I would really love the car to run like in the 750s. So probably gonna be doing changes with the heads and bigger exhaust headers. So we'll see. Hopefully next year I'll be talking about this car running 750s rather than 770s. Even though I'm not disappointed at all with running 770s, you always want more. So thanks for checking in, and if you like the content, like and subscribe. And probably this fall I'll be getting back to doing some of my model car stuff after I get done with the drag racing and doing car shows and stuff. So have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.